Hello, YouTubers. Joe Kersey here again on, not again, just, well, again in the sense of a new video. On 17th, oh no, of September 13th, Wednesday morning, 2017 at 11:35 Eastern Time. So later in the night, unexpectedly, from yesterday after my little house cleaning and various meditations on phone calls. I sure wish this stuff would not get in my eyes. Liz came over. Let's just see when she came over here. Let's consult the tape here. Okay. She came over about around just a hair before 7 o'clock, and she got home around 9:30, and a little after 9:30, and she forgot the reason she came over. She forgot the clean takeout dishes that I had cleaned up for her. And so we had a little conversation. I'm sure that there's going to be a number of you listening to this and you're saying, gosh, I wish Kersey had shut up and let her talk. Yeah. It kind of ends with a bit of a whimper, but that's all right. So enjoy if you will. Enjoy if you want. Anyway, it was a fun ending to the day. Okay.
But that's her. Okay, I'll go.
Yeah, it sounds like a great idea.
She can snorkel or she can scuba, and I'll snorkel.
Well, you're very lucky to have a fine daughter like that.
That's willing and
yeah.
wants to take her mom with her.
Yeah. Rather just shun you off to the side, shine or some people say shine you on,
No.
or ignore
But
you.
I'm real lucky in that respect.
Yes, you are. You're very fortunate.
So she wants.
I'm not anticipating seeing anybody till Thanksgiving. Now, admittedly, I'm going to be gone for 3 weeks, but. And then after that, maybe once at Christmas, and then after that, maybe once during Lent after the confirmation class. And once, so I mean, it's like 18 miles away, and do I see him very often? No, I don't. No, I don't. Did I go down and see my mother every 2 weeks, even though she hated my guts? Yes, I did. Let those with the ears hear. Oh, I think that's the second time today I've said that.
You said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to see.
And I'm not addressing that to my.
Every weekend.
I'm not addressing that to my Australian man. I know, but I just want to make that clear to people.
I would drive up every Friday night.
I know you did.
To Cleveland.
Well, no, I don't know you did, but I admire you for that.
For months.
Yeah.
I took care of my mom.
Well, your mother sounds like, judging her book collection, she sounds like a really neat woman.
She was neat.
Well, and
very intelligent.
And the pictures that you showed me that she took when she was in Germany there in school in the 30s, yeah.
Very, very intelligent. Just.
Well, the apples don't fall too damn far from the tree, Liz.
Well, thank you for saying that.
Really? I mean, they really don't.
But she was way ahead of her time.
Well, yeah, well, see, that was the way with my dad, in terms of agricultural practices and things. Yeah. Now, one thing he did not anticipate was no-till. He would have been appalled at the idea of no-till. But contour plowing and conservation and soil conservation and water and all this, and he worked with Ford to develop the 3-point hedge.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And and he knew Louis Bromfield and went up there and saw the things of planting the grasses and keeping the soil in place and all this. And he was way ahead of his time in that sense. And of course, times transition and change. So
And they do.
what was really cutting edge then is no longer is like standard now, of course.
Well, and no-till is.
Yeah, and no-till now is, and he did not foresee that. I would have loved to have heard his opinion about no-till. But that's not going to happen. But I'd love to have heard his opinion on no-till. I don't. He wouldn't have rejected it flat out of hand. He would have said, let's see some data. Let's see some information. I mean, he was big into agronomy, and I absolutely. Let's see some data.
I have a friend who they farm a lot in Lewis Center and the surrounding area, and only if necessary do they do no-till. Yeah, most of the time they.
Do they do the moldboard plowing?
No.
They don't do moldboard plowing. Okay, so they do. So they don't. Well, see, that's kind of like my defining line. I mean, if you do moldboard plowing, then you don't do no-till. If you don't do moldboard plowing, then whatever else you do is considered white no-till, which is odd because some of this no-till is I mean, there are some of these these like some of these dominators and things. They've got great names. I mean, for all intents and purposes, you may as well have moldboard plowing going on, but it's at the same time though it breaks it up so that if you have to do anything at all afterwards, you might have to disc it once, and that's it.
And
it's ready to plant.
Right.
And anymore, the planters seem to be able to plant, in pretty crappy, broken up, not broken down ground. So.
But it all grows, doesn't it?
Well, it seems to.
By the grace of God, it all grows.
Yeah, the early and the late rains, it's like in the Psalms, the early and late rains. And,
So, they do, not that often, but they do no-till. And I had never heard of it till
really?
she was telling me,
Well, how was that explained to you? How was no-till explained to you?
Well, just because sometimes it gets to the point where it's late in the season, or the ground isn't good, wet.
Yeah.
They just have to.
Well, I mean, I understand the rationale for it. How is the process explained to you? I mean, you generally.
Do I really understand it? No.
Yeah, I don't either, really, frankly.
If the conditions aren't good, they do no-till.
How about if they're okay? What do they do?
They just plant.
I mean, but do they do like moldboard plowing?
No.
Well, then what do they do?
Well, I
mean,
was afraid
you've got to do something to break the ground up.
They disc it and work it.
Oh, okay. Well, so it's their own other variant of no-till.
Right.
Okay, I see.
Right.
Okay, I get you.
Right. And they've got.
Show you Sam's hand here. Sam's hand that went around the world. I'm sorry. I'm just talking about the people up there. That's the hand in the right upper right hand corner. That's my Australian friend's hand with the cross I gave him. Oh, I let the cat out of the bag there. Sorry.
So, anyway, that's what I know about no-till.
That's interesting.
It's the last measure.
Oh, no, see, I never heard about it as used as a last resort. I mean, I've always heard about it as a part of just a standard plan, tillage plan. Yeah. Or no tillage plan, which is a tillage plan. And so you're going down to swim with the sharks here, Liz?
Well, Jen wants to go swim with the whales.
Oh, the whale? The whale shark?
Down to Tonga.
You're going down to Tonga, okay.
I haven't fully committed to that.
Well, now that's very close to Australia. Maybe you need to fly over and have a private word with.
As I was looking at the map,
you have a private word with my friend here.
I think you probably fly into Australia.
Yes,
maybe into Melbourne.
Well, no, I'd fly to Melbourne.
And then take a little puddle jumper
over. No, it's a 5-hour rental car drive over,
I'm saying to Tonga.
Oops, did I say that?
No. It's a puddle jumper plane.
Oh, good.
You have to tape to go
Oops, I
over.
didn't really mean to do that. But it came out, yeah.
But
Well,
but
see,
she's thinking about that for next year, and we'll have to see. She said we have to book it soon because it fills up.
Oh no, that's right. You have to plan a year in advance a lot of these things, and of course I'm thinking when I get home I'm going to decide if I want to do I want to go to the Southern Ocean land, or do I want to what do I want to do?
Stay home.
Well, I might have to just from a financial standpoint because I've
Right.
spent a lot of money this year, and then if I have a lot of this work done here, so just from a financial thing, I may have to just sort of
What are
hunker
you
down a
gonna
little.
have done? What kind of work?
I want to get all that crap. I want to get the arborvitae and all the stuff along the front of the house cleared out. I want to get all the wild grapevines taken off. I want all of the stuff, all of the ash trees that have fallen down, sawn
Cleaned
up and ground up and moved. And I wouldn't mind having the 3 or 4 dead ones if they can take them out without destroying the pine trees. I wouldn't mind that. So that's easily going to be around a $5,000 or $6,000 whack.
Wow.
I would think. Maybe not, but we'll see.
Can't we do a lot of that?
I can't
Why not?
because it would kill me.
Oh, it wouldn't kill you. If
Yes,
I could do it, you could do it.
Well, get your ass out there with some shears and go to
There you
town.
go. Wow.
I'll put you on hourly.
On the payroll.
Yeah, I'll put you on hourly.
Wow, that seems like a lot of things that we could get Colleen out there.
Well, no, we can't because I can't tolerate that individual.
So
bye, YouTubers. It's been fun. Well, for me anyway. It's a nice hobby.